You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! All right, yo, man. 15 Minutes of Fame, Calicoe.
What up,
Detroit
though?
shit. What up, though?
What up, though?
I got to remember that now because I'm a Detroit nigga now.
Yeah.
So, first off, I want to ask you this, and then I'm going to get into the whole question.
Okay.
You battled Lux.
Okay.
Which rounds do you think you won? Because I'm sure you think you won the battle, right?
I think I won. All 3 rounds.
All 3 rounds?
30 his ass. Now, if I got to give him a round, it's the third.
The third, okay. But you think you won the first and the second?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad you said that too, right? So, hey, you could join in if you want to, because this is a good conversation.
I ain't nothing but a fan, man. Ain't nothing but a fan.
Nothing but a fan, nothing but a fan.
Nah, he trying to play the humble role, bro.
So Chilla had brought up a point. I think he tweeted it, or
You should have started this interview off like this, because some people cut it off already.
because you said you. That's hilarious and possibly true. So he said that is it possible to lose 2 rounds and then the third round is so incredible that you actually lose the battle even though you won the first 2 rounds? And I asked you that because that's sort of on the line of what people say about the Lux.
Yeah.
The Lux's third round
I think-
changed everything.
I think it's more so of if you lose 2 rounds and then you have an incredible round, I think you can't do no more than tie. I don't think you can win the battle
Okay.
like that. I think it just makes it. Do it make it debatable? Do it make it?
I'm asking
Do it
you.
make it debatable?
I'm asking the
I
question.
guess it makes it debatable, because I can like what a person said in 1 round so much to where it compares to the other 2 rounds, but you can never win the battle with 1 round. I don't believe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all subjective because nobody wins.
Chilla.
Nobody wins or lose, so it's subjective.
It's always opinionated,
Yeah.
right? Either way you look at it.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes if it's clear,
Yeah.
right? Like if somebody clearly
Yeah.
wins those 2 rounds and then their third round, because one of the other battles that somebody brings up is Rex versus Mav. They
Okay.
said Rex won the first 2 rounds, but Mav's third round was so crazy that people was actually giving Mav the battle.
Yeah, you could never win the battle with 1 round, I don't believe.
Okay.
If somebody clearly won 2 rounds, your incredible third round can only
Win that
tie
round.
it.
But how can it tie? Okay, so
I just feel like because that's not what I believe, but I seen it with my own experience with the Lux battle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But how nigga gonna tell me a nigga beat me and he choked the first round? Second round, he rapped a bunch of the first round. He rapped 12 minutes in the second round. You know what I'm saying? It's a controversial ass battle.
right.
But I just look at it like
Epic battle too.
epic battle, greatest battle to me ever. But I just look at it like, you had a good round. I don't mean you won the battle.
I brought this guy in because he's the one that started the
If that's the
conversation.
case, I could just come with. I could just
one-
choke.
one
I could
good
just
round.
I could just choke first and second round every battle and just put a whole 3 rounds
all your
in my
energy
third.
into 1 round, right?
But
and
then-
rap 9 minutes in my
That's
third.
it.
Yeah.
But then that third round has to be explosive.
I mean, if I ain't say shit in the first 2, it's gonna be.
Yo, there's some people who put all their energy on 1 round.
Yeah.
And that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the rounds they known for. That's the rounds they do the most damage in. So it's like, imagine if somebody at our level was like, yo, you know what? Fuck these 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this one particular round and put my absolute best shit that's scattered all across 3 rounds.
That'll
Take
set a new
I'm gonna take the
standard.
Best shit
Yeah.
and put it in
All
one
in
round.
my third.
And put it all one
Yeah.
round. Since the fans don't care
Yeah.
about essentially about the other 2 rounds.
Yeah,
Like,
because the way I judge battle rap, this is why a lot of people don't like me as a judge. Like when they see me like judge a tournament and shit, because I'm a professional, bro. I judge by a body of work. I don't give a fuck about round to round. I judge off the body of work.
But you're actually judging each round, though. After
Yeah, I
every
am.
round, you
That's-
have to
that's
judge
the
the round.
body of work. How did you get from the first to the second to the third?
Right, like you can't just
so
be
if, so if
good
you
here
gave
and-
me no first, you taking out a whole part of the story.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper that just make up random punchlines. I walk you down from the beginning to the end. So if my walk down started in the first and then in the second, when I'm supposed to walk you down in the second, I tripped and fell. That fucks up my whole body of work. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I just look at it like, you're not about to just come in here with your third and think you're gonna get a win with me judging. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I promise you, it's not gonna happen.
Does any battle come to your mind where as though that happened? You've seen
because I be looking for the whole shit. Like
no,
I'm still a
not
nigga.
not you
Okay.
per se. Just have you seen like people say, because again I bring up the Rex and the Math, right?
hella battles I've seen, especially in the conversation we were having online. People were bringing up Mike P and Danny, and Mike P having a really good round about Danny and his wife and all that stuff. People were bringing up Cal and Lux. People were bringing up Rex and Math. People were bringing up T-Top third against Nitty, the self-checkout.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So are you
But they
saying
still
Nitty
had-
was winning 1 and 2?
The fans said that Nitty was up 2-0 clear. And that top third alone was enough to make them feel like
Okay, but let me
the
speak on that though. If you have a good first round and the other guy have a better first round,
Okay.
and then you have a good second round and the other guy have a better second round, not like crazy,
Right.
but just
right.
I think this round was
good
better.
to great, right?
And then your third is incredible, it could make me like the other two more because I'm looking at a body of work. I see what you did there. You walked him down, got him here into the third, and then choked him out. Okay, but you can't choke in this first round to me, or choke in both sets.
You choke, you automatically lose the round.
Yeah,
At
you
least
can't
that's what it
choke
used to
in
be.
first and second round, and then get to the third and think you about to win the battle.
Gotcha.
See, so when a nigga take off in the third, but he still had nice body of work in the first and two.
Right. Even if he didn't win those rounds.
Now I'm gonna look at those first two rounds different. After I hear his third of what are you talking about, if it pertains to the first two rounds, like I can possibly say, oh no, he was walking him down the whole time. I just didn't get it. On my third watch, I seen like, oh no, his second round was crazy. That's how I felt about Clean Paper and T-Top. Everybody thought Clean lost 3-0. Even Clean walked out of there and said he lost.
I was
watched
there
that
too.
battle
Yeah.
today, and I'd be like, no, I don't care what nobody said.
Yeah.
That's a good ass battle. I'm not saying T-Top lost, but he didn't win. He didn't beat him 3-0 like I thought.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But that's a whole nother story though. It's like I feel like the shit that Clean spoke about in that battle, he didn't have no friends with him. That was the same week Boone died. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So Clean had nobody with Clean didn't even want to come. You know what I'm saying? Because Boone and Mook died. Him and his brother died a week apart from each other.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So Clean was in Orlando by himself. So a lot of shit he was speaking about, it was nothing but T-Top friends in there. They didn't really want to laugh at the shit. And a lot of people didn't know how true it was at the time. Clean was the first nigga that really got to that situation with T-Top. A lot of people thought he was just rapping. No.
Now you're gonna make me go
He
watch
talking-
that battle
he
back
talking
now.
crazy to T-Top in that battle.
I
He
gotta
was
watch it
the first
back
one
now.
speaking on the situation about his baby mom and shit like that. Not even saying that, T-Top my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So fuck all of that. But it's battle rap.
Right.
And the shit that Clean was speaking about, the people that knew what he was talking about, they couldn't really react to it because it was too fresh. And they his friends, you know what I'm saying? So by Clean being there by himself, it kind of affected him. It made it look like he was just talking. Like
No
if I was there
reaction.
to say, "Oh shit," would he say these things? You know what I'm saying? Like
Some kind of cosign, a laugh, or agreement, or
it's
something.
different. If Clean got 20 niggas in the building, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like you can't You can't judge a battle off one round.
So
It's a body of work.
how about this? I know somebody else had mentioned DNA versus Ill Will. Who did y'all have winning DNA versus Ill Will?
I don't even remember.
I gotta
who
go
it was.
back and
Yeah,
watch shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like I can't really.
But it was DNA's first round
That was electric.
that was electric, and then
Okay.
that's where the get smacked the fuck out of here came
Right.
from
Oh,
too.
right.
So does that make a difference if your first round is crazy and then people say the guy won the next 2 rounds?
That happens. That happens. I just feel like if you come out with a crazy first round, you can lose steam and still lose the battle.
For sure. I agree with that. It's hard, like, because people be calling these rounds like knockout rounds.
Yeah.
I don't know that I don't know that exists, right?
Yeah, me
Although
either.
that's what people be saying.
Yeah,
Like,
you-
his third was so good, and his first 2 didn't matter, and then,
Like, nah, your
I don't know
first
if I
2
believe-
matter.
because if there's a such thing as a knockout round, like the fight ends after the knockout,
That's a fact.
right? You don't get to
Exactly.
wrap 2 more rounds.
Exactly.
If it's a knockout in the first, what are we wrapping?
It
the
can
other
only
2
be
for?
that in the third, first of all.
Right.
Yeah. Like, cause you the last person rapping, that's different.
Exactly.
But I still feel like the other 2 rounds matter. Like,
Yeah.
unless I mean, yeah, bro, you're not winning with 1 round. It's just not. It's just.
I can't see a case for it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
Maybe niggas is just too old school.
And like I
or-
say, the only case, I feel like Lux is a special case.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just the round. It's a lot going into that. We never seen what he was doing. We never seen a nigga be Jordans in a suit. We never seen a nigga with obituaries with the nigga face on the obituary.
It was a lot of theatrics.
With his name on there, his death date,
Casket.
casket in the building. It was literally a funeral. It was theatrical. You know what I'm saying? So even when people compare that analogy to what Lux did, that's not the same thing.
Nah, I agree.
Lux third round came with a show. You know what I'm saying? So it's more I can see a motherfucker feeling that way about a show.
Right.
Like
It just made you forget
his
about
first
the other
2
rounds.
His first 2 didn't matter. Like a regular battle, you can't say his first 2 didn't matter. But with that battle, it's like I can see a nigga saying his first 2 didn't matter because of this. I didn't know I was coming to a funeral. I thought I was coming to a battle rap. He pulled up in the hearse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the shit Lux did is just so legendary.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was more than just a round. It didn't really matter what he was saying. He really wasn't saying. The nigga said Harriet Tubman was more of a man than your father ever was. Like, that only works for him in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It only
Right.
it only works against me
Right.
in that moment.
I was about
It's
to
a
say,
moment.
you had to stand in front of that.
It's nobody else he could have even said these raps to. You know, your father couldn't the friendly skies and all that. That shit not sweet. It's just the moment. It's who you talking to. It's the nigga that really do take pride in his family and his father and his you know what I'm saying? So I think Lux should have an asterisk by his. It's not just, don't compare him to another battle where you like did the third round, knocked the nigga out. No, not in no other battle. Only that special legendary battle I will feel somebody even speaking in that manner like that's possible.
Right,
You
right.
got to do that shit. Lux jumped in the air and stayed there. He floated. You know what I'm saying? Every
I
nigga
agree.
ain't floating in his third round. It may be a fire third,
Yeah,
but it
it's
ain't
very rare.
a show. You know
It's
what I'm
very
saying?
rare.
Like,
Very rare.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.